Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Cody, and my question is, like you guys all know about shipping, right?
No, do tell.
Well, you want to put your favorite characters in a relationship with another person, and I was just wondering, what's the weirdest ship you guys have ever heard of your characters being?
So late at night when you're trolling the forums, what have you come across? Anything? Anybody?
Come on.
You guys all research your characters, right?
Well, Neil's not here right now, but there's a certain amount. Where is Charles Lee?
He's coming along.
Oh, the shipping Haytham and Charles Lee. Or there are some worse ones, but I'm not.
Oh, I know.
Is that you? No.
No, it was a phase. I grew out of it though.
And only because you know Neil has a hairy back. And I didn't just say that.
I'm assuming nobody knows any of theirs.
I get a lot of Adam Jensen ones. I won't go into them. When you have
She's a
futuristic
very sexy fan art of Altair and Ezio. That's all I'm
I actually only, with Aveline, there's a lot of stuff with Connor. That's all I saw, which, surprise, it's not really weird. But for Ezio and Cristina, there's like all these videos on YouTube dedicated to their love story. Like once I was looking for a scene to send someone, like they wanted to see some of my video game work, and I was checking on YouTube, and like all of these videos where people had filmed the scenes and made a compilation, so there was like a coherent story of following their love story and everything like that. You took my dress off in the scene, by the way.
I don't ever wear my dress again.
You were pickpocketing. Good, thank you.
Actually, wait, I'd like to see Pikachu and Elias Toufexis. Am I alone? Oh, all right, you got it.
I think we'd all like to see that.
Alright, hi, my name is Crystal, and I'm really glad to hear about the accuracies that happened, especially with the Native American tribes. I've done a lot of history studying that, and I'm so happy that it was accurate. I have a question from someone in this audience who does not want to be named. He has social anxiety, so he doesn't want to come up here and ask. But what is your favorite line from your game?
If you can remember it.
Have you done your character voice?
I think we found her. Very stealthy.
Do I have to be first or okay? I think it would be the only difference, Connor, between those you aid and myself is that I do not feign affection.
I think like my most popular one for everybody is, where is Charles Lee?
I think mine was, what are you, touched in the head?
I very much like the way Assassin's Creed 2 begins when Ezio and Federico are on the roof and he says, "It is a good life we lead, brother." And then Ezio says, "Yeah, that's right. And may it never change us." And then the game begins.
My heart has been broken too many times.
Mine is actually from the story trailer and not from the game, and someone helped me remember it today. We actually went on YouTube to find it. It's do injustice in this world, and I'll send you to the next.
I think Requiesce in pace, basta, wait. No, my favorite, I don't want to sound like, I don't want to say it because it's my favorite line, because then it's going to make me look like a little bit of a wuss, but it's no man should go through life without knowing some kindness, which is the one that's good. But to balance that goes, you'll never leave this place alive, traitor.
Right? That's good.
What would I say? There's the whole, you requiems così pace.
Something like that. Something like that.
It's Ruggiero said that.
Right. And the reason I asked if they remember is, I mean, you guys are all in a booth saying your lines hundreds of times. I mean, it's got to be difficult to remember. It's got to be. Anyway, thank you.
Hi, my name is Simone, and it's kind of a question for everyone on the panel. For all of you guys that have, even played like a minute scene, which I know all of you guys have played in more than one game probably, do you guys think you guys kind of created like a pseudo family between the cast and between, the gamers who played the game and, all those people?
I definitely think that gamers are a special breed. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's very cool. When you really step back and look at it, when I go and talk to somebody who doesn't know about games, and I say, yeah, so I did this game, and now I'm going to fly out to Sacramento to go do a convention. Like, what? There's that many people who are that crazy about game that they're going to come? Yeah. And I play a really tiny character in comparison to everybody else on this. And it's crazy. I'll go do a convention and someone will come up, a lot of people come up to me asking me about Adam Jensen and things like that, but then an extreme amount of people will come and talk about Federico. And I'm like, I'm barely in this thing, man. But it's not because of me, it's because they love these games. So I have a relationship with fans of the game. Definitely. Anybody else?
You were really charming as Federico. I think it was a very memorable character.
Yeah.
I mean it.
Yeah, I think we have lots of video gamers who like the big characters. Then you have those who look in the background and you see these support characters and you see how important they are to the story, and they really appreciate everything. So.
I think video gamers are a very special breed too, and I mean that in a bad way.
You are a video gamer yourself.
But I am a video gamer, so I'm allowed to say that. No, I'm just kidding. What I will say, because I'm sure Roger's done and other people have done other games other than the Assassin's Creeds, having done Halo and Call of Duty and a few games that haven't come out yet. I have to be honest, Assassin's Creed fans and game players are completely different than gamers who are focused on Call of Duty or Halo or anything like that. The Assassin's Creed fans, I really love them because anyone who loves Assassin's Creed loves story, loves layers, loves textures, loves intelligent, intricate puzzles, and they're really, really smart and they're creative, and a lot of them are a little bit crazy. Because they love the history, they love the philosophy, they love the creed and the mantras and all the huge amount of research and backstory that Ubisoft has put into it. You guys eat it up and spit it back out like tenfold. It's amazing, and there's only so far you can go with Call of Duty and Halo in terms of backstory and history and all of that. So Assassin's Creed truly are an amazing family, the fan base there, and I love every one of them except for the person that tried to stab me in the back with a blade. The pickpocketing.
Right.
Makes sense.
That's what they did. Yes, right, yeah. I think, yeah.
Well, for me, it was that I had to keep my character completely and absolutely secret, and everyone thought that the game was going to start with Connor. And for me, the feeling of that connection was that I think the day after the game came out, there was something like 30, within a couple of hours, there's like 30 Haytham Kenways on Facebook. and there was a name that it was like in my head only, you know, nobody had heard of it. So, and I suddenly, and people were commenting on the emotionality of the scenes, and I thought, wow, for me it was a real experience of, wow, people saw what I tried to do. So for that, I have a sense of connection, if that's what you mean, you know? And
yeah.
I confess I really like that.
Great, thank you.
Wait, Loomer, are you out there? Right here. So Ubisoft does a great job. Loomer, what's the full username?
979.
Loomer979 has done a ton of YouTube videos that you guys have probably seen on the internet, which is where YouTube videos are. And Ubisoft has been hugely helpful in creating that and helping him create a lot of these videos. And Ubisoft as a company has done such a great job, I mean, to answer it seriously, which is rare for me. They've done such a great job of understanding that you guys are so passionate about this franchise and making sure that it's celebrated, you know, on your ranks. And guys like Loomer that do these videos and Ubisoft helping them make these things is absolutely a family. And it's awesome that we all get to come here on a weekend like this and celebrate this thing that we're so passionate about with you guys, because Ubisoft makes those things happen. They don't say like, no, you can't go out there unless we get our approval. It's like they really get it as a company and have facilitated this type of an event. So it's great that, you know, that they are supportive of it as well, which is, yeah, we definitely feel that connection. And guys like that help as well.
I like the dedication of the fans and how loyal they are. And when the character came out, people were really responsive in ways that I just didn't see coming. You know, I didn't see it happening like that. And I think the family was there already, and I just felt welcomed into it. And it was I mean, what can I say? It's wonderful. It's very wonderful.
How many questions? We have 2 questions left? Okay, can we make them really quick?
Say it at the same time.
Hi. So first of all, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys and to Ubisoft. If it wasn't for you, I would not have actually found out that I have a deep love of history, and I wouldn't have found out what I wanted to become as an adult. So thank you guys. And anyway, so my question was, I was wondering if I could get some family banter between Haytham and Connor and Tiio and Federico and Ezio.
Yes. Which one of you is using my toothbrush?
How many times do I have to tell you to clean your room?
Well, you burned it down, Father.
Tell him.
What, who, me? No, I've turned Perry, I forgot how to do, I've turned Federico into Mario. Hey, Ezio! Why you don't step on the Goomba?
Great.
I forgot how to play. I'm glad he's not coming back. I forgot what that.
Hey, you guys, keep it down there. I'm trying to sleep.
Thank you, guys.
Hello, my name is Zachary. This is just for the R2 Ladies of the Creed. With regards to Unity and the whole media scandal about how you can't co-op as a female character, how do you feel about that?
Well, I think, well, first of all, the character of Elise is going to be really cool, and that much I know. So I understand why the people are really frustrated that she won't be playable in all capacities. I totally get that. it's something that it's hard to speak to because it's kind of like, it's like I don't feel that I have enough information to give a good answer because I know that there's so many things that go on behind the scenes in terms of how it's made. And like I know, for example, for my character, for Aveline, they didn't redo all of the stunt aspects of the assassin. They recycled it from the previous game. So it was essentially a man who had done it. And you know, maybe perhaps, like I'm just speaking hypothetically here, but perhaps if they had done it with Elise, because every game is getting better and better, right? Like the quality is getting better, and they would have had to have, I'm guessing, they would have had to redo everything with a female, to fit the female avatar. Like I said, I'm not an expert on this. You need someone from Ubisoft to explain it.
Some things like when you have to put together a multiplayer section, it's like something that the fans want, you have to put it together. Just don't always have time to put, like you're saying, to bring another actor in, to bring another mocap person in. It just, sometimes it doesn't happen. It doesn't mean that it's not being planned or something might not come in the future, but some things just have to wait.
Yeah, and you know what, like, it's so good that this happened and that people are being so vocal about it, because if you're vocal about it, they're gonna change it. You know what I mean? So now they know, it's loud and clear. Next game, I would really hope that is gonna be, something that they look at and that they reevaluate that, because women want to be able to play women assassins too, and maybe men want to be playing women. It's just like, or not even necessarily assassins, but just give them a range of characters that you can play, and in that range, have different sexes.
Yeah, we want options.
Yeah, give them options. Come on.
Thank you. Did you guys have fun?
You're exceptionally loud. You're loud as the loudest. Good.
My name is Daniel Herrera. This has been an awesome opportunity. Thank you guys. Follow me on Twitter at Daniel. And this has been your Assassin's Creed panel. Thank you. Thanks for watching that Assassin's Creed panel taken at Sac-Anime, local convention that happens in Sacramento twice a year. It's something that we love to do at TBP Studios. Thank you to An Idiot's Array, Jeremy Clark, who basically put everything that you see in this video together. He did all the work, all the heavy lifting. I can't thank you enough, Jeremy. Go visit tbpstudios.net/An Idiot's Array and see all the cool videos. You can also check it on this YouTube channel, and hey, why not? He also covered some of the stuff that you may or may not have seen at Sac-Anime, did some cosplay bingo, did some Assassin's Creed stuff, all kinds of things on Instagram, on Twitter. Follow him everywhere because he is an absolutely wonderful guy who does amazing work. I want to thank Chris and David Wadley for putting my interviews together. Basically, they run everything at the press relations booth at Sac-Anime. They got everything that we possibly needed when we possibly needed it. Special thank you to Scott Armstrong, who, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have done this panel. He put together everything we possibly could. Everybody that volunteered and was part of staff at Sac-Anime, if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't have run as smoothly. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you liked some of the people on this panel, this Assassin's Creed voice actors panel, every time I say it, it gives me chills. Go to Dan Sucks, which is tvpstudios.net/Dan Sucks. You can find it on iTunes and Stitcher and pretty much anywhere you can find podcasts. And we did some interviews with them. They'll be coming out in soon episodes, so check those out. Check out tvpstudios.net. We've got all kinds of cool stuff there. Am I forgetting anybody? My girlfriend Katie, my co-host Terry, for being so helpful and helping me do what I needed to do and not treat me like that diva I was acting like. So
thank you to everybody that just watched this panel. Nerdy stuff. I like it.